So you're kind of hooked on wrestling once you get in? And
Yeah.
really, how much of an impact does Coach Schuler have on the wrestling team in general as far as being the head coach in charge of the day-to-day?
Oh, he's been great. I mean, he has a great relationship with all the wrestlers. It's always a great atmosphere to have Schuler in there and running things.
Is he pretty intense as a coach, or how would you label him?
It depends. Some days he can be intense, or after a duel that he thinks we should have done better at or something, which has been every duel.
So I'm sure you've seen all the wrestling moves that he has. What is his go-to wrestling move?
Crossface, definitely.
Mark's would be the figure four leg lock that Ric Flair used to have, right? So we talk about it a lot in cross-country, track, and golf, but wrestling's the same way, even more so. It's an individual-based sport, but it really sort of ties into a team in the end. How do you handle the fact that you're on that mat one-on-one with someone and you affect the outcome in such a big way on the wrestling team?
Well, I mean, I think it's great. I think that all sports should be like this, but I mean, you got to have the team factor in there somewhere. So I love the fact that it's just one-on-one and there's really nothing to blame. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. But you always got your teammates have your back, and I think that's the best part about it.
How does that team dynamic work for wrestling, unlike it does for maybe baseball or football?
It's kind of different because you almost see your teammates as people you're competing against because you wrestle them in practice all the time, and so you're just trying to make the other person better. And so it's basically just like sparring partners throughout, and so you're just trying to make other people better and in the process become better instead of trying to work with the person.
So just sort of a duel. You're basically like helping each other out.
Yeah, it's like rivals.
So what's something about the sport of wrestling that people don't know?
I really think just how hard it is. Really, it's kind of hard to tell how mentally and physically tough it is from the outside, and then you kind of get into it, and it kind of knocks you off your feet a little bit.
Looking into it, you have to watch your weight. I mean, pretty hard. I mean, how do you affect your diet, or do you just kind of eat whatever and go about it?
Well, right now I'm wrestling at 138, and right now I weigh about 145. So you kind of just have to see where you are a couple of days before, and then just kind of see if you need to get any extra workouts or something.
So and you hear these stories about people just putting themselves through a lot of rigorous, people sweating everything, just trying to burn pounds. Is that something that you have to put yourself through?
It all depends. Sometimes if you're a little careless and you let your weight get too far up there, you need to get a couple extra workouts in and try to burn off that water weight and stuff. But it really hasn't been too bad recently.
People complain about trying to burn off 2 pounds, much less 7 over the course of 24 hours. That's incredible.
It's really one of the more unique things about wrestling is that you have to keep up with that. So what's going to be on the menu? You eating tonight here?
Yeah, I got some wings, a little snack size.
Yeah, we'll try to hide that from Coach Schuler.
Yeah.
So what are your team and personal goals? You said something about state there, I believe, a minute ago. What are your personal goals that you had for the year, and then the goals you had for the team?
Well, as a team, I think we can pull. If we can win regions, I think that's about the best goal I can set for a team. And then personal, I think every wrestler's goal should be to win state, but I'd be happy at placing. So.
Yeah, just finishing up there in the top of your weight class is really just a big deal. How familiar are you with these guys in the district? How many guys are in your weight class?
I'm honestly not really sure. I don't usually do a lot of research about who I'm wrestling. I just try to go out there so I don't psych myself out. But I'd say I think there's 5 other teams in the district, so 5 other wrestlers in the district, and then double that in regions, and then however many at the state.
So what's the approach? I'm sure different guys have different approaches. What are some other guys on the wrestling team? What are their approaches? Are they more analytic? Or are they going to be watching stuff and trying to?
I always give Matthew a hard time about constantly looking at his brackets and try to figure out who he's wrestling and psyching himself out about it. So yeah, that's definitely his approach. He always tries to learn as much as he can about the other guy, which usually ends up him freaking out about somebody who's not very good. But I always just try to go out there and not really pay attention to who it is.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So Ask Cats is still quiet on the feed. Got crickets chirping on her, and we're looking at a group of people who usually do them. But since hold on, so who's your least favorite and favorite person to wrestle on the team, and why?
My least favorite is definitely Atkins, and then my favorite, I'd have to say Andrew Robinette. Because he weighs 160 pounds.
And then, if we were looking at it from this way, who's your funniest teammate? Who kind of keeps the locker room morale?
I think it's a tie between Atkins and Dean, and just watching what they do to each other.
Yeah, I definitely see that with Atkins and Dean, that's for sure. And let's go back real quick to football season. We kind of had a running gag on who your favorite person to hit was during practice. Do you remember who that was?
The favorite person to hit? Atkins.
No, it wasn't Atkins. He's here tonight, though, and so is the person who was a favorite person to hit. He happens to be sitting at the same table as Atkins.
Lane?
Lane is a favorite. He was always a favorite. I don't know why. They just like to pick on Lane during football season and hit him. So, were you one of those? Were you part of the Lane?
No, I'd much rather hit Atkins than Lane.
Uh-oh, we got a new, we got a late addition there to that list, didn't we? Well, thank you for joining us, Lance.
Thank you.
And up next, we're going to have Coach Kevin Timmons join us, talk about girls varsity basketball. We'll be right back.